Hey, welcome to our explainer. Today we're diving into one of our most powerful and honestly most misunderstood emotions, anger. We're going to be digging into the work of clinical psychologist Dr. Michael Lukens to figure out what's really going on when you feel that rage bubble up and what it's actually trying to tell you.
So, let me just ask you something. Have you ever been walking down the street, just minding your own business, and you trip on a bumpy, uneven bit of sidewalk? And you get genuinely, mad at it? I know, it sounds a little ridiculous, but that exact moment is the perfect way to start understanding how anger really works.
You see, that flash of frustration at a chunk of concrete isn't just some random irritation. According to Dr. Lukens, that's your system flipping a switch on its most primal programming. Because at its absolute core, anger is a fight. It's your entire being getting ready to move against a problem.
So here's the more technical breakdown. Anger is the pushback by your system against some kind of problematic force. And the goal is super simple. Move an obstacle, prevent a wound, or aggressively defend yourself. Your body has basically identified a threat, and it is mobilizing all its energy to go deal with it.
And this quote, this really gets to the heart of just how deep this response goes. This isn't some high-level thought. It's a primal, cornered animal kind of rage. Your system is basically screaming, use your shield as a weapon, protect yourself at all costs. It is a fundamental survival instinct.
Okay, so let's really get into this, because if anger is a fight, then what on earth are we fighting when we get mad at a sidewalk? Well, this is where we get to the fascinating idea of the decoy fight.
And here is the key insight, really. The thing you're yelling at, it's often just a stand-in. Our system launches the fight program, but we're often totally in the dark about what the real fight is. That sidewalk is just a convenient low-stakes target to dump all that fight energy onto.
This breaks it down perfectly. On one side, you've got the decoy fight, our lumpy sidewalk. It's right here, right now, and the stakes are basically zero. But lurking in the background, you've got the real fight. Now that could be an ongoing issue at work, or feeling unappreciated at home, or some other huge threatening battle that we feel like we're losing, or maybe we're just too scared to even start it. So, what do? We bring all that energy to the sidewalk instead.
So we know the feeling of anger is 100% real, but the reason for it? Well, that's often hidden. Dr. Lukens uses this really powerful metaphor to explain what's happening just beneath the surface, an emotional ledger. Think of it this way. Every single time you get angry, it's like a transaction has been registered on your own personal emotional blockchain. It is a permanent, undeniable record that the anger program got triggered in your system. It's there, it's real, and it happened. You can't just pretend it didn't.
But, every transaction has fine print, right? And this is where the truth is hiding. That anger that got logged on your blockchain, it might actually be coming from a recent moment of shame, or a deep sadness, or a profound fear. Or maybe it's the sting from a previous fight that you lost. The anger we feel on the surface, that's just the symptom.
Okay, so let's see how this builds, because it's almost never just one thing. This is why anger can feel so chaotic, so totally overwhelming, and just so hard to get a handle on. It's because all these transactions, they start to stack up.
Now, get this. Dr. Lukens suggests that on any given day, a person could have as many as 27 different anger programs all running at the same time. 27! 27 different fights your system is trying to wage at once. I mean, no wonder we feel completely overwhelmed and take it out on the nearest person, or, the sidewalk.
And if that wasn't complicated enough, we go and add another layer all by ourselves. It's what Lukens calls the anger foldover. And this is when we start getting angry about the fact that we're angry.
This little diagram shows that vicious cycle perfectly. Okay, step 1, something happens. You upset me. Simple enough. Then step 2, the burden. Now I'm angry that I have to deal with this feeling of being upset. And then step 3, the escalation. So now I'm even more angry with you for making me deal with all of this. We just keep amplifying our own anger, folding it over and over on itself.
Okay, so how do we possibly cut through all this chaos? You've got the decoy fights, the blockchain fine print, 27 different programs running, the anger foldover. Wow. The goal isn't to stop being angry. The goal is to find the real fight.
So the solution then is to become an investigator. You have to treat your anger not as a problem to be stamped out, but as a diagnostic tool, like a flashing red light on your car's dashboard. Your job is to get curious, to look under the hood, and, as Dr. Lukens puts it, to get clear about your beef.
And that means you have to prioritize.
You have to look at all those anger programs running and pick out the top 1, 2, maybe 3. What is the main fight? The one with the most substance, the highest stakes. All those other things, the daily annoyances, the distracting little skirmishes, they're often just small fires we run around putting out so we can avoid dealing with the big one.
And why do we avoid that main fight? Well, because we're scared. We are scared to engage because the stakes feel way too high. We're terrified of what happens if we actually lose. And sometimes we're even afraid of what happens if we win, because the cost of that victory, the relationships it might change, the new reality it would create, that might just be too much to bear.
So the next time you feel that flash of rage, don't just react. Investigate. Your anger isn't the problem. It's a map. It's pointing you toward what truly matters. It's highlighting the fight that your system believes is worth fighting. The only question left is, what is it trying to tell you?